Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome to a brand new video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel because we're trying to reach the goal of 800 subscribers. I want to try and reach it before the season starts. I probably won't get there, but please subscribe and let's try and reach it before the season starts. Make sure to like the video because that gets it out to more people that come in and watch the videos, that new subscribers. And let's get into it. So there's news that we have to talk about and a bunch of outroar from Leeds fans. Panic mode might be setting in for some. I've seen some on Twitter, panic mode, panic. But yeah, after of course we heard Diarra is off to Sunderland, there is another player off to Sunderland. I think that's the first news that we should talk about today. The first news we should talk about is of course Sunderland, and I'm sorry I haven't got it up yet, but let me just get this up for you guys. There we go. Here we go. And yeah, so Sunderland didn't just sign Diarra, but now it's an exclusive from Fabrizio Romano that Sunderland have agreed deals to sign Sadiki as well. So because we were linked with Sadiki, and after we didn't get Diarra, everyone was like, oh yeah, now let's get Sadiki. They have spent 17 million plus 3 million add-ons, so it's 20 million all up, with a contract that's going to run out in 2030. It looks like they're trying to do some really good business, Sunderland. And I look at Sunderland doing this kind of business, I'm like, this Premier League season's going to be way more tougher than it was last season to stay up. Like, if we got promoted from the playoffs last season, there would have been more of a chance, in my opinion, to stay up than it is this season, because I just feel like the teams at the bottom, us, Burnley and Sunderland, are doing good business. I mean, we've done good business. I know Leeds fans will cry that we didn't get this centre mid or that centre mid, but we just have to move on. But this has happened again. It also has come out that, if I can get this up from Baron Cross, that we did not put a bid in. So Leeds United maintained they never made a bid for Sadiki, but he was a player on their shortlist. I mean, we knew he was a player on our shortlist, but yeah. So no bid actually was made by Leeds United to Sadiki. But the thing is, can you believe them? Can you trust them fully? Like, I trust the 49ers, and I trust them based off the last 2 seasons, and what they have shown me is do not panic, calm down. I know it's hard to stay calm and sometimes, especially now that we're in the Premier League, but we do have to stay calm because we all know what happened last season and the season before. Panic, bang, we're good. Calm, especially last season. Last season's the main one. Panic, people were panicking, and then bang, we were fine, and we got promoted. So yeah, but it's a very good deal for Sunderland. Like, I'm not going to say I didn't want Sadiki at Leeds United because he was another one that I did want. I wanted Diarra, I wanted Sadiki, and now they've got both of them. And yeah, he was a player that was on our shortlist, but we never made a bid, so we didn't get rejected at all. But yeah, and the Sunderland are not done there, by the way. This is turning into a Sunderland video because Sunderland are now linked to another player that I don't think the club have really been linked to it, but we as fans have all said, do you want a goalkeeper? And everyone mentioned this man. Newly promoted side are close to finalising the signing of Chelsea FC goalkeeper Petravic on a 5-year deal worth 25 million. So they're spending the cash. Fair play to Sunderland because they're spending the cash, and that's another player that Leeds United did want, and it's 25 million that they're going to spend on him, on Petravic. We looked at Petravic in another video where I'm like, oh, that's a player that I would want. That's a player that I would want at Leeds United. But yeah, unfortunately, it's not going to happen now, and I think, to be honest, right now, if I had a choice of goalkeeper, I would choose Nick Pope. But yeah, that's another player that we won't be getting. And Sunderland are building a squad. I know they have to catch up from being behind because they are behind us in squad and how their squad is. They recouped that Bellingham money pretty well, to be honest. Signing a couple of players, about to get a goalkeeper, 2 midfielders. They did have to upgrade their squad, of course, because their squad was never going to survive in the Premier League just as it was. Then they lost Bellingham as well, so they had to upgrade that, and they've upgraded that with 2 midfielders. Both midfielders Leeds United wanted, just one of them. Basically, we just wanted one of them. But yeah, the next news we have to talk about is Dan James. It says here by LUFC Mott, Dan James has agreed a new 4-year deal by Leeds United. So yeah, it hasn't been confirmed by the club yet, but it looks like that Leeds United are about to give Dan James a new deal with 4 years. I'll talk about it more in depth when he does sign, and I'll talk about his signing and re-signing, because I think, if you want my thoughts, deserves it. He's earned the right to get a new deal. I mean, he was brilliant for us in the Championship for both seasons, especially the last season in the, being a massive part in the reason why we did get promoted back to the Premier League. He's earned this deal, and I'm happy for him. I'm happy he's getting it because he's a player that I think will start in the Premier League on the left side. I think he's going to start right on that wing on the right side. The left side's up for grabs of who can get it, but the right side, I think Dan James does start the season. I think he gets guaranteed that, to be honest, in my opinion. I think he's earned the right to get guaranteed that at the start of the season. But yeah, there's one more thing we have to talk about, and that is Max Wober. Max Wober to Werder Bremen is pretty much a done deal. Full agreement has been reached. His contract will run up until 2029 for a low million digit fee. So Leeds United are probably, like, when it says low million digit fee, that for me that sounds like probably like what, 3-4 million that we'll get for him, 3-4 million in between that. But yeah, Max Wober. I mean, I already talked about him this season. I think he did his job when he came in, but yeah, he had to go. He wasn't going to stay at Leeds United in the Premier League. Hopefully he does good in the Bundesliga. I think he'll do good in that league. Werder Bremen, I think he'll actually do well for them if he can stay fit, especially. That's the thing, he has to stay fit. But yeah, Max Wober for me, he came back this season, came back this season, did a good job when he was called upon off the bench and when he played. And yeah, I hope he goes with my best wishes of like, go smash it at Werder Bremen, play well for them, have a good rest of your career. But yeah, he was never going to play for Leeds United in the Premier League. I think we all knew that. But yeah, that's the news today. So Leeds United fans, please be a bit more calm about this whole Sadiqi's not coming. The whole Sadiqi's not coming now. Sunderland are taking all of our players. This kind of does happen, but we'll be fine. I think we'll get a midfielder by the end of the week. That's going to be my prediction. We get a midfielder by the end of the week. I think we're fine. But yeah, if you guys like the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.